Hey YouTube, it's Jenna. I am checking in for my 36-week post-op Lapband video. How is everyone doing? Today is October 25th, 2012, and I was banded on February 16th, 2012. So just a little over 8 months post-op. Let me just get right to the numbers. Last week, at the beginning, I started my journey at 328.6 pounds. And last week I weighed in at 233.4 pounds. This morning I was 234.6 pounds. So that's a 1.2 pound gain. And yeah, like we say, it is what it is, right? It's a little frustrating, but I'm not going to let it ruin my life. I want to, but I got to remember the big picture. I set this goal for myself to be down 100 pounds by the 31st, by Halloween. I guess maybe it was the stupidest thing I could have done because somehow it's like backfired and sabotaged me. I was reminded last night by one of my very dear friends that there's no time limit. There's no time limit on this weight loss. There's no time limit by, you have to be down 100 pounds by this certain date. There's no time limit on when I get to goal. I didn't set anything. Originally, I said I want to lose 100 pounds in the first year, and that's what would make me 100% happy. And then, of course, I want to get to goal, but that was my first original plan. I never thought in a million years that I would have lost almost 100 pounds 8 months post-op. So I'm going to be thankful, and I'm going to embrace the loss that I've already had. And for some of you out there who are 8 months post-op and maybe haven't lost quite as much, you're probably like, Jenna, shut the hell up and accept the fact that you've lost 95 pounds. So that's what I'm going to do. I can't say that my makeup is already falling off for the day. I can't say that I don't know why I gained. I mean, I ate pretty good last week. I didn't eat perfect, but I never have. I got in all my water. I got in all my protein. I mean, for the most part, I had a really decent week. I really don't know where I went wrong necessarily. I just feel like right now my body is stuck. I went to the gym. I've been working out. I don't know, honestly, if maybe stress is playing a factor in all of this. School is definitely the biggest stressor that I have right now. And really debating on possibly withdrawing or dropping one of my classes. I would rather drop it and then retake it next semester or another possible semester when I'm just going part-time than have to stress about it right now. So that's what I'm thinking about doing. Tomorrow's pretty much the day I have to decide. So anyway, I don't want to feel like a failure, I don't want to feel like a failure in school. I don't want to feel like a failure in my weight loss. And I don't want to be a failure at my job, It's like I hold myself to such a high standard that sometimes I need to remember that you're not Wonder Woman. You can't do it all. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. Some non-skill victories. I took my measurements a month after I had surgery. Sorry, I'm holding my iPad, so if it's wobbly, that's why. I took my measurements a month after surgery. And I really freaking wish, if you are pre-op, listen to me. Take your measurements. Take your pictures. Do it. Because then it's like you're sort of, embarrassed by the way that you look, or you don't even want to know what you weigh, what you're measuring. You don't really want to know. But when you're 8 months, 6 months, a year out, you want to know because you want to see how far you've come. And that's the reason that I didn't take my measurements, was because I was like, oh gosh, nobody wants to know what my measurements are. But now I really wish I would have taken them before surgery. But anyway, that's just my little word of advice. I'm going to get my phone here so I can tell you guys. Okay, here's my measurements that I have so far. Since 1 month post-op, around my bust, I was 52 inches. I'm now down to 44 inches. So that's minus 8 inches around my bust. My right thigh, I was 29 inches. I'm down to 24 inches now. So I'm down 5 inches in my right thigh. My left thigh started at 30.5 inches and now it's down to 24. So I'm down 6.5 inches in my left thigh. Weird how that works. My neck originally measured at 15.5 inches and now I'm down to 14, so I'm down 1.5 inches around my neck. My right arm originally measured 18 inches, down to 15.5, so that's down 2.5 inches around my right arm. And in my left arm, I started at 18.5, now I'm down to 15.5, so I've lost 3 inches in my left arm. A total loss of 26.5 inches total since 1 month post-op Lapband surgery. So, holy cow. What more could I ask for? Honestly, like, there's been so many things that have really made me stop and think, like, be thankful. Be thankful. And that's what I'm going to be. I had a gain. It is what it is. I'm still going to work out hard. I'm going to get out of this plateau, and I will be down 100 pounds, and I will get to my goal. I didn't set my goal weight. Like you guys know, my goal weight's 180. I didn't set it super high. I'm 5'8". It is over what I should be expected to weigh, but my doctor and I decided that was a good goal weight for me, and so that's what I am trying to attain. So anyway, I don't really think that I have anything else to add. Nope, nothing really. So I hope that you guys had a great week. Also would like to give a shout out to Bandit Stephanie. I know that she's going through a really tough time right now. Emotions have definitely taken over. And Stephanie, I just want to wish you the very, very best, and praying for you. I'm so glad that your doctor was able to save your band. I can tell, I mean, obviously I know how much my band means to me, so I'm very thankful that you came out on top with that, and hopefully he did sew that sucker in tight enough to where it won't slip again. So anyway, hope you guys have a great week, and hopefully next week I'll come in with a loss. Who knows? I will talk to y'all later. All right, bye.